This is Colin O'Keefe for LXBN TV here once again on day one at the 2014 Legal Marketing Association Annual Conference. I'm speaking now with Daniel Martin Katz. He is an Associate Professor of Law at Michigan State University, and he spoke here at the CMO Summit on big data in the legal profession. And you spoke on quantitative legal predictions. Can you tell us a little bit about what those are, what the background is, and how they can be used?
Today the focus was primarily on the use of analytics for legal marketing, and so we were talking a lot about how many of the people here are focused on client acquisition and client retention, and so how can they use data to better devote the resources they have to obtaining and retaining clients. But we also talked more generally about the ways in which predictions can be used to be better lawyers, and in particular, the way in which people are using data to predict a whole range of topics within the law, including case outcomes. One thing that we're seeing is that when we talk about pitch decks, when they go out and talk to clients, when they're encouraged to come and give a pitch for the legal work, people are bringing data as part of those pitches, and for example saying, here, let me show you what this judge has done in the past, and here's what this party that you're up against, here's the way that they've handled these cases at prior instances. And so that's a way in which at that marketing stage, or that stage where you're trying to actually get the work, you can use data to do that job more effectively.
I see. And then second, tell me a bit about where this data is possibly heading. Of course, there's a lot of data out there nowadays, of course, with that only to improve. So where do you see big data in the legal profession heading?
Well, one thing that's important to say is, big data lives on a spectrum, and probably nothing in the law is truly big data in the broader sense. But it's typically people think of it as a larger data set than traditional methods can deal with. And so if we think about the ways data is used currently, it's not. The maximum amount of data available can't be interrogated using the methods that people typically are using. That the second part is really about access to data, which is a very thorny question, very challenging question. It's different in different industries. We're seeing a lot of startup activity around this question, and folks are focusing on one particular vertical, let's say, like all IP cases or all antitrust cases or all tax cases or something of this nature, because it's just too gargantuan to try to take on the entire pan-everything data environment. For this particular conference, there was obviously a lot of focus, as I mentioned a second ago, about the use of analytics, marketing analytics with a specific application in legal, and that was at least part of the thrust of our conversation today here.
Definitely. It's a fascinating field to watch big data in general, but specifically as it gets down to niche industries like the law. Once again, that was Daniel Martin Katz. He is an Associate Professor of Law at Michigan State University. For more of our video interviews from this event, be sure to visit us at lxbn.com/LMA. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.